Oh yeah, I don't have any glasses on, so I'm like, oh brother. Anyway, I'm back. So we're gonna talk about Ryan Humiston. Humiston. I have to look at what his name is. I apologize, Ryan. Brother, I swear to God, no disrespect. If I'm mispronouncing your name or got it wrong, sincerely, I apologize. You have to forgive me. I'm just a goofy fuck. I'm not really a guy that watches, YouTube fitness. But anyway, your videos are cool. You have charisma, blah, blah, blah. Gotta say some nice things about you. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm not trying to fault you or nothing. Nose is runny because it's cold in here, but I feel warm because I just had a bunch of cayenne pepper and shit pre-workout with some other shit, and I'm jacked up on the motherfucking caffeine. Don't take much at my age. Anyway, so I figured take advantage of it, make some videos. Take advantage of the thermo fucking dynamic shit going on inside me right now so that I can be out here in the cold. Did not feel it. Otherwise, I'd be fucking shivering like a little girl. Ryan Humiston, I saw that he put a video up and it was something like, his advice was basically pick a team. Pick a team. Are you Team Edward or what's the other fucking dude? It's a werewolf or a vampire? Oh, Jesus, criminies. Listen, I'm not talking about that. Pick a team. He's talking about if you want strength, train for strength. If you want muscle mass, train for muscle mass, because they're both two separate things and you can't really do both together at the same time. Wrong. I'm sorry, bro. I disagree. And that's what we're all here to do, disagree, or agree. I disagree. Now look, I ain't never mentioned you before, so apparently I ain't never seen any video of yours I disagreed with. I didn't think was good. I think they're all pretty good that I've seen. It's not like I've seen a lot of them, but I have seen some of them over the years. But I disagree wholeheartedly with that. And in fact, I'm living proof that that is not so. You can absolutely build muscle mass and gain strength at the same fucking time. Poof, mind-blowing, isn't it? Do you think this fucking muscle, I'm not stronger when I'm bigger than when I'm smaller? Fuck yeah, I'm stronger when I'm bigger. Why? Because I'm primarily, I don't want to say a bodybuilder, but I like that muscle mass shit. I like to lift heavy too. Back in the day, when I was really big, I was known as one of the stronger bodybuilders. I didn't train with bodybuilders regularly most of the time. I trained with a whole crew of powerlifters. Fucking Jeff McVicker, Brian Weston, Bobby Fields. Bobby's old lady, I can't leave her out because she's fucking respectable powerlifter. I can't leave her out. I don't know who all else. Fucking so many, it's unreal. It's unreal. Gene Richlack. Yeah, people, oh, Gene Richlack is a shirted bench or this, that. I saw Gene Richlack over at Nazareth Barbell. I saw Gene Richlack do 10, 12 good, solid pull-ups, and he weighed fucking 360, 370. Maybe heavier. I might be cutting his weight short. I was big at the time. You know what I mean? So it's not like I looked at him and was like, my God, he's huge. But he was a big man, period. Big, tall, huge. The fuck was he? I don't know. He was tall. Maybe he weighed more. I know he went up. His weight was more before, and some people were calling him a belly bencher, and he was offended by that. It hurt his feelings. So, Gene was a big teddy bear. Big, overly powerful teddy bear. So he dropped some body weight. He lost some weight. And he came back and broke his previous record because he held the world equipped bench record at the time. Came back and benched 5 or 10 pounds more at a lighter body weight. Tried to prove a point. Anyway, I saw him do 10, 12 fucking pull-ups at that body weight. Good pull-ups. He was strong, period. But back then, I trained with these guys, man. Regularly. That's who I trained with. And because to be honest, I shouldn't even throw this out there, but back in that day, there were some good dudes. There were some good dudes that are in bodybuilding. Good dudes. Al Fortney, hell of a bodybuilder, but also comes from the powerlifting world. He's primarily a strength athlete, but he had a bodybuilding physique. He dieted down, did shows, but Al Fortney, another one, strong motherfucker. But, you know, a lot of bodybuilders, a lot of those straight up bodybuilders, they did the foo-foo, fluff and pump shit. Hanging out around them, too many of them around you, was like being around a coven of fucking vampires or something, just sucking the life out of everything in the room because they were so, I don't know. A lot of them, not all of them. Look, I also trained with Jose Raymond. Fucking hell of a guy. Another dude, hella fucking strong. Hella strong. He would do at least 315 free weight fucking military press, seated military press. I knew that because I spotted him doing that shit before, which I was nervous as fuck. He makes a living off his physique. I'm like, fuck, I can't fuck this guy up. What's he want me to spot him for? You know? I'm not that strong. But, yeah. So there were some strong guys out there, but primarily the majority bodybuilders back in the day, they were like very heliocentric, and they felt like they should have a Nobel Prize just because they could eat a lot of food, take several shits a day, and lift weights and build muscle. You know what I mean? So you only take so much of that, being around that. So I always had to have, if I was going somewhere, I'd take like Jeff McVicker with me or somebody. I had to stay grounded if I was going around a bunch of bodybuilders. But, or Ray, MMA guy. Yeah, competed, took Ray with me one time because, exact reason, need to be grounded, somebody real near me. You know, so back in the day, I wasn't very strong, not powerlifting strong for my weight, but I could hang. Raw, I could hang. In fact, Jeff McVicker, he and I got into, he benched over 700 pounds at 198 in competition. Raw, we got into it one day, seeing who could one up the other on the bench. We both failed at exactly the same weight, but we were jumping up too quick. If we'd have put a little bit more and a little bit more, we might have found out who was stronger raw. Anyway, so I was a pretty strong guy back in the day, strong bodybuilder. And I can tell you this, that typically if you're really trying to get huge, you're doing everything correct, you're going to get stronger just before you get bigger. There'll be a strength increase right in front of a size increase. You always know when your strength is going up. But now, and why is it important? Why do I care what I can push 1 rep or 2 reps max as a bodybuilder? Why did I when I was huge? Those days are gone. It would be reckless and idiotic for me to even try that shit today. Something would just snap apart. I'd snap all up and break up. But even if I could physically push something, you know, really heavy, like real respectable, I'm risking some serious injury. You know, but even since I came up in the PA, every single chest day, I go over 400 pounds. You know, every chest day, every week. At Southern York Golds, back when it was in business, that was a hell of a place with a lot of fucking monsters in there. But yeah. Why do I care, or why did I care when I was at my biggest, what my single max was or my double max was? Because if I train and brought that up, if I get stronger, then the set that I can do my hypertrophy working sets, that weight's going to increase. If I'm stronger, and the fastest way to get there is worry about what am I maxing, then my 10, 12 rep hypertrophy set is going to go up. And when that weight goes up, when the weight goes up with which I can do 10 reps, I'm going to get bigger. So every time that would happen, you know, right behind that, right away, more size, every time. So I completely disagree with Ryan on this one. Hell of a physique, knowledgeable fucking guy. Not saying he isn't, just saying this one fucking nitpicking thing. Totally disagree, and I don't want you guys to think, you know, you can't do both at the same time. Of course you can. Of course you can. Now I didn't train primarily as a powerlifter, but I took what I could from that, borrowed from that discipline, and incorporated it into a bodybuilding type of thing, power bodybuilding, whatever you want to call it. Still plenty of volume, every other thing, and you know that I still prescribe that. I always say, you know, back day, your deadlift first, right? Whatever you're working that day, first exercise you should always do is that with, it's going to be a barbell, and it's going to be that with which you can handle the most fucking weight. and you go like hell on that. Beat yourself in the ground on that, and it's work, and it's hard, and that's why a lot of people don't do it. Bench day, chest day, yeah, flat barbell bench. I'm not telling you go out there and fuck your shoulders and shit up, and and it has messed up many people's shoulders, torn many pecs. I'm not saying this. Listen, I'm not telling you this is a safe thing to do. You're challenging your body. You're trying to push. Is it the primary reason you're doing it? Isn't safety? Right, it's just loading the bar up. You could drop a weight on your fucking toe. You know what I mean? Arnold trained barefoot. I'm not saying we don't primarily do this for safety, but you try to make it reduce any risk to being as low as possible by using this, by using that. Back when I used to have more of it, but I do have enough of it today to know that I don't belong doing that kind of shit like that anymore. I train similar still, but not like I used to. So yeah. After that first exercise, now do what, like I always tell you, do whatever you want. Explore the room. Explore the room. Diversity is now your friend. Now you just want intensity, minimal rest, a lot of rest on those big heavy sets on that first exercise, that opener. A lot of rest, whatever you need between sets, whatever you fucking need. That's why it's going to take. That's going to be the majority of your workout's going to be that. Then after that, almost doesn't matter what you do. Now you are just pumping and pushing blood, flushing the muscle. Do whatever the fuck you want after that. And don't worry about, you want to challenge, but don't worry about doing singles, doubles, and triples, or 4 reps. Don't worry about that lower rep shit after that first exercise, because you're going to fuck yourself up. If you gave it hell that first time, now you're just out there building some muscle. That's all. That's all. You need that strength, though. You need that strength because when that 1 rep max goes up, and you can see my bench scheme, what I've prescribed. I wrote it out on a piece of paper. Very professional. Taped to a door, written in pen or something. You can barely see it, but that video's up. And that's an old video, old now, a couple of years. So I've already been into all this. I've explained it all. It fucking works. I've made a video right here showing you how to instantly lift more weight. And it's just a strategy. It's just a way, a technique, a way to do things, a way to go about it, to employ. First exercise, now, don't think you're gonna go out there and handle heavy, fucking crazy, dumb weight. Just you still got to challenge. You still got to force an adaptive response. So you still got to have that intensity. So a lot of ways to get it. Now your rest is minimal. Heart rate is up. Flush that muscle with that blood. If you're eating right, that blood's full of all kind of good shit, right? Anyway, that's it. So, like hell, you can't get stronger and bigger at the same time. Usually, strength gain immediately precedes size gain. There are ways. That's the way. Anyway, I'm out of here. And Ryan, no offense, brother. What do you care about what I say anyway, right? You got plenty of subscribers, professional YouTuber, high-quality videos. They are. They're pretty high quality. They look nice. You got a better camera than me. Better looking than me. You know what I mean? Better abs than me, probably. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm out here. I'm going to the house. I'm going to fucking eat and eat and eat. And get these videos up. Talk to you later.